This is Chairman Jim Hughes, and the special meeting of the Ohio Industrial Commission is now being called to order. This meeting is being conducted in person, is being held in the main hearing room of the William Green Building, located at 30 West Spring Street in Columbus, Ohio. The meeting is also being streamed to the Ohio Industrial Commission's YouTube channel. The link to listen to this meeting is available on the Industrial Commission's public website. The purpose of this special meeting is to consider the pending application of a district hearing officer candidate and to consider the pending application of a hearing administrator candidate. The agenda of the special meeting is as follows. Number one, meeting call to order. The roll call. Vote to enter executive session to discuss the hiring of a candidate for district hearing officer and hearing administrator positions. Vote on hiring a candidate for district hearing officer and a hearing administrator positions and adjournment. The vote, just to make sure, it will be not in executive session. There will be no votes in executive session. This will be in the open hearing. During this meeting, it's important that prior to speaking the first time, each participant introduce themselves by stating their name and their title. This is ensure that the audio recording accurately reflects the proceedings and the public is properly informed. For those of you who are listening on the Industrial Commission's YouTube channel, please be aware that if during a special meeting, the commissioners vote to enter an executive session, you'll not be able to hear a live recording during that time. When the commissioners exit executive session, the recording will resume. I'll now ask our Executive Director, Mr. Jim Burkhart, to call the roll.
This is Jim Burkhart, Executive Director. Commissioner Honinger.
Commissioner Honinger present.
Commissioner Massey.
Commissioner Massey here.
Chairman Hughes.
Chairman Hughes here. First order is potential hiring of a district hearing officer candidate and potential hiring of a hearing administrator candidate. There is a personnel matter that requires a discussion among the commissioners in executive session. Executive session is limited to discussion of the potential hiring of a district hearing officer candidate and a hearing administrator candidate, as well as any necessary legal advice. All votes will be made in open session. I, Chairman Hughes, move the commission now enter an executive session to discuss the potential hiring of a district hearing officer candidate and the hearing administrator candidate. Do I have a second to the said motion in executive session?
This is Commissioner Massey. I will second.
Thank you, Commissioner Massey, for your second. I now ask our Executive Director, Jim Burkhart, to call the roll.
This is Executive Director Jim Burkhart. Commissioner Honinger.
Yes.
Commissioner Massey.
Yes.
Chairman Hughes.
Chairman Hughes, yes. The motion to enter executive session carries. I now ask, respectfully request that anyone who has not been invited to remain for executive session, please leave the hearing room until the commission reconvenes in open session. We will suspend the auto recording while the commission is in executive session. We are now back on the record of executive session. For the record, during executive session, no votes were taken and no decisions were made. The next order is the roll call vote to take actions related to personnel matters. Having reviewed the personnel matters in executive session, I, Chairman Jim Hughes, now make a motion to approve the hiring of Christopher Colmer as a district hearing officer as discussed in executive session. Do I have a second for the motion?
Commissioner Ottinger seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Hottinger, for your second. Having received a second, I'll now ask Jim Burkhardt, Executive Director, to call the roll.
This is Jim Burkhardt, Executive Director. Commissioner Ottinger,
Yes.
Commissioner Massey.
Yes.
Chairman Hughes.
Yes. The vote does, the matter does pass, so we'll go ahead and approve hiring him. Now for the roll call vote related to the second personnel matter. I, Chairman Jim Hughes, am now making a motion to approve the hiring of Lisa Reed as hearing administrator as discussed in executive session. Do I have a second for the said motion?
This is Commissioner Massey. I will second.
Thank you, Commissioner Massey, for your second. Having received a proper second, I'll now ask Jim Burkhardt, Executive Director, to call the roll.
This is Jim Burkhardt, Executive Director. Commissioner Ottinger,
Yes.
Commissioner Massey.
Yes.
Chairman Hughes.
Yes. Motion does carry. Now, the last thing is the adjournment. As we've considered all the items of our agenda for the special meeting, I, Chairman Jim Hughes, move to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Chairman. Commissioner Ottinger seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Hottinger, for your second. I'll ask Jim Burkhardt, Executive Director, to call the roll.
This is Jim Burkhardt, Executive Director. Commissioner Ottinger,
Yes.
Commissioner Massey.
Yes.
Chairman Hughes.
Yes, we are now adjourned. Thank you, everybody.